Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dubai Sports City for the SkyX.net ICC Academy Summer Cup 2022, live from the ICC Academy Oval Grounds, Oval number 2, powered by Fan Code. It's match number 10 of the tournament, and we have a doozy in store for you. It's Valley Boys, the men in red, taking on the powerhouse that is Future Mattress. Once again, it's going to be a very exciting match. Points at the available, up for grabs, and both teams desperately need them. Let's go to the center with Abdurrahman Tariq for the toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to match number 10 for the SkyExchange.net ICC Academy Summer Cup 2022, powered by Fan Code. It's going to be an exciting encounter. Two teams looking for the points. We've got Valley Boys and Usman Trambu, their captain, along with Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match referee, and Ali Shan Sharfu, representing Future Mattress. Usman will flip the coin. Head it is. Well, that was a very long coin toss, and it's Usman Trambu who's won it. What will you guys be doing then?
We'll bat first.
Any particular reason for that?
Well, again, it's just that last two games we've been chasing. So one game went our way, one game didn't. But I think batting first, every team is scoring a good score, so we should be okay.
Well, let's talk about that chase in the last game. I think that would have given you confidence to chase some more.
See, first game we had a bad game. We were coming off a few tournaments which we played on very slow wickets. So it was a little difficult because we didn't get any time to practice. It was a little difficult for us to adjust to the pace of the wicket. Once we got through, I think that's just how we play. That's the team we are. And second game, just one of us clicked. I hope today 2-3 of us do.
Wish you all the best, man. Do well. Alishan, what have you planned if you had won the toss?
We would have batted first if we won the toss. Again, you know, as you said, it's an important game for both the teams. So,
well, the last game you guys lost against the Pindi Boys defenders was in a chase, but it was a close game. So maybe that would have been the better lineup. I think there are a lot of changes in your side as well.
yeah, a few of our boys were away for national duty, so all of them coming back in today. Again, we can't really depend on toss for the game, so now we're gonna bowl first, and hopefully we restrict them to a good total and then try and chase it later on.
Wish you all the best. Do well. Well, there you have it. News from the center is that Valley Boys has won the toss and elected to bat first.
Top stuff there, Abdurrahman. So Valley Boys winning the toss and electing to bat first. Let's run through the two team lineups here. It's Mudassir Wani, Mohsen Mattu, Mahfouz Ilahi, Usman Trambu, the skipper, Saqib Amin, Khalid Ibrahim, the tall, burly fast bowler, Danish Hafiz, the wicketkeeper. What an outstanding 100 he made in the previous game for Valley Boys. Shabir Bhatt, Musa Benazir, Zaid Wani, and Khalil Trambu makes the playing 11 tonight. And for Future Mattress, well, it's a galaxy of stars. You have Abdul Shakur Khan, the wicketkeeper, Muhammad Usman, Raja Akifullah Khan, Amjad Gul, Muhammad Azhar, the left-arm spinner, Sayyid Haider Wasi Shah, young exciting middle-order batter, Ali Shan Sharfu, Aryan Lakra, back from national duty, as is Zawar Farid, Muhammad Uzair Khan, and then, of course, Rohan Mustafa, the captain of Future Mattress. Well, joining me in the comm box for this exciting match number 10 of the ICC Academy Summer Cup is going to be the one and only Abid Ibrahim. Good evening, Abid.
Good evening, Ahmed. Thank you so much. And looking forward to this game. A lot of stars at the Future Mattress side. But one man we all will keep our eyes on is wicket-keeper batsman Danish Hafiz from Valley Boys. What a knock he played the other day. And players to watch is Aryan Lakra, will be boosting in the confidence. And bowler to watch out is Raja Akifullah Khan. What a tremendous bowler he is. We take a short break and be right back to see this game, how it takes place.
Right then, the two Valley Boys openers are out there in the middle. It's Usman Trambu, the skipper, taking the responsibility up top. And alongside him is Mohsin Mattu. Only 10 runs in the tournament for Usman so far. Strike rate is not too bad, but it's going to be a massive challenge tonight against the star-studded side that is Future Mattress. A lot of UAE international players returning to their playing 11. The likes of Zawar, Fareed, Ali Shan Shofu, Rohan Mustafa, Aryan Lakra. The list goes on and on and on. Meanwhile, it will be Raja Akifullah Khan taking the new ball from the ICC Academy end. 2 slips in place, deep third in place. Only 1 wicket in the first game of the tournament. Slightly expensive, but this should be very exciting. Here we go, match number 10 underway. Sliced just beyond that point fielder out to deep third. Syed Haider Wasi Shah out there. And that will be a major challenge, tackling the outswing and pace of Akifullah Khan.
Yeah, didn't like the idea to bowl and give a room enough. There was a width and offer. So I think slightly closer to the batsman would have been an ideal delivery. Mohsin Mattu with a great strike rate, averaging 27. So he's played 2 games and been a very crucial part when it comes to the opening pair.
Yeah, he's in decent touch. Oh, struck on the pad immediately, stifled appeal. That was sliding down leg perhaps. Not getting that outswing that he was looking for. But you can see that extra zip and pace of Raja Akif.
Yeah, he went up, he shouted big. He wanted a wicket there, but he realizing that ball is just dipping down the leg side. A very good start from Akif. That's where he need to be. He's quick enough, he can deceive the batsman.
Well, he's another UAE international player. Made his international debut just a few months ago. Nicely bowled within the stumps and tucked into the leg side for Mohsin Mattu to get off the mark quite comfortably.
Yeah, Akif having no issues, touch wood with the fitness, absolutely looking fit and streaming well. One more time, Raja with 2 slips in, and this time the captain wouldn't be there to bring his bat in front. Good move to bring 2 slips in.
Well, the key for Valley Boys is to just keep wickets in hand in the power play, I reckon. You don't want to be trying to overpower the high quality bowling attack of Future Mattress in the power play. You don't want to lose wickets up early. Give respect to the new ball pair. Then you have the likes of Danish coming in the middle order. He can strike the big hits off the spinners. Oh, struck on the pad once again, but sliding down leg. He's beating them for pace here right now.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing it, and doing it so good. Troubling them, and that was just hitting the back leg, but going down the leg side. It's a risky move. Not to shuffle a lot your feet against the fast bowler.
Only 2 runs conceded so far. Excellent first over. Much better than his previous game. Akif Raja. Just spliced towards that mid-on. It's going to be a dot ball to conclude the first over. 2 for none. Well, a very familiar sight for UAE cricket enthusiasts. Rohan Mustafa coming on to bowl from the school end. Upish and just wide of that extra cover. That wasn't a very well controlled drive, but they will pick up one.
Slow in the air. You don't see Rohan Mustafa doing that so. And a different jersey number this time, not the 88.
Yeah, indeed. Seems like he's in the mood for change. Down the leg side, swept away beautifully by Usman Trambu. And that will be the first boundary of the night for Valley Boys.
Yeah, not a convincing delivery there. Rohan Mustafa trying new things on here. Didn't go his way. I think now he'll be start firing up. Might be bring up his pace.
Yeah, it was the wrong line there. With fine leg up, bowling on the pads, asking for trouble. This time a lot flatter and giving it due respect, Usman Trambu.
I don't think so. Rohan Mustafa's case is that bowl slow in the air and deceive the batsman, beat him with the turn. That one up in the air. Has it gone all the way? No, dropped in front.
Well, not a controlled shot at all there, but thankfully not going to that long on fielder. Let's take a look here. Flighted, invited the big shot, and just splicing it. Very, very lucky there, Usman Trambu.
Yeah, I didn't go to the fielder. The plan was right.
Wonderful fielding at extra. That was absolutely drilled.
Very good fielding efforts. Excellent work. That will lift the mood of Rohan Mustafa. Definitely likes good fielding efforts.
Alishan Sharfu there. Oh, it's a top edge over the keeper. And there's nobody at short fine this time. He was standing next to the leg umpire. And that's another life given here to Usman Trambu. He's living right on the edge. Well, a hit and miss over there, but they've survived. 11 for none. Akif Raja to continue. Just 2 runs off his first over. Mohsin Mattu, well, he's been a spectator for a fair while. Oh, just toe end of the bat and dropped at point. That's a very poor effort for a side like Future Mattress.
Well, it was the wicket of Mohsin. They wanted an easy one. Easy one. Aryan, what were you doing there?
Well, I think the ball came slower than he expected. He had already positioned himself, then it just dipped on him. And that will be disappointing for the star all-rounder of UAE. Very, very fine player. You won't expect that kind of a drop catch from him.
Of that, you wanted to take that wicket of Mohsin.
Yeah, he's in good touch, good strike rate. Has runs under his belt in the ICC Academy Summer Cup. Usman Trambu back on strike. Nicely played. Got deep in his crease and lovely clip through mid-wicket. Rohan Mustafa giving chase. And he's just about pulled it in. It took every single yard of the pitch. But he finally got there.
Yeah, it's off to Raja Akif, who's very quick. So all you need to do is just bring your bat in front, while the quicker it comes, the quicker it travels as well.
Yeah, good timing there from Usman. And found the gap at wideish mid-on as well. So they're not stepping back from the challenge, Valley Boys. Good to see. You have to challenge the big boys if you want to get to your mark. This time beautifully carved over point once again. Just using Raja Akif's pace against him.
There was a width over. I think he's just trying to trap the batsman, making him play through the point where you can see Aryan to take the catch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. Use those square boundaries. Nicely played. Quick single taken and very nicely done. Absolutely no doubt. But Mohsin, he's taken a wrap on his kneecaps there, perhaps even on his glove. Hopefully he'll be all right.
Yeah, fielder trying to throw the ball towards the on a striking end. Hit him hard. He'll continue, I think. So the captain coming himself up to the order today. A different mood and different move.
Well, I like that. I like positive leadership. Set the example for the other 10 men in your side. It's been spliced towards fine leg. And it's been put down once again. Amjad goal this time. Future Mattress have not come out sharp tonight. Very poor fielding.
Well. These are fine fielders. Those two fielders, Aryan first, now Amjad Gul. Two finest fielder for the side, dropping in easy catches. The catches was really easy there. Not sure what they are up to.
Well, Akif Raja, he should have had a breakthrough by now. Not being supported by his teammates. Down the leg side, off the glove, and that will rush away for 4. Well, frustration for the big fast bowler.
Yeah, glad that fast bowler not giving a stare at Amjad Gul. But because that 4 goes to Amjad Gul's count. Oh, easy down the leg side. That was off target. 22 for none at the end of 3 overs.
Well, the move to promote himself has paid off so far for Usman Trambu, 18 of 13. Rohan Mustafa continues from the school end. Oh, bit of a leading edge there to extra. That was the straighter one from Rohan Mustafa. He's very, very intelligent, mixes it up beautifully, keeps the batter honest. Can bowl a bit of medium pace, off spin, some leggies as well, back of the hand stuff. That carom ball. He's got all the tricks, all the funny business. Very challenging to play. Look where he's delivering that ball from. And swept and dropped once again. This time at square leg.
Yeah, because having hand onto it, that will not go all the way for 4.
Well, this time Mohsin Mattu gets the life. Hard sweep shot. It's a tough chance. But once again, a chance goes begging.
You don't expect that one from Muhammad Azhar. He's also a senior man. He's hunting for the pads, Rohan Mustafa.
Yeah, he's looking to bowl very, very straight indeed within the 3 sticks. Looking for an appeal. Oh, this time it's off the pad, glanced away. Once again, there is no short fine, so runs on offer. They'll pick up 2. Will be interesting to see the umpire's decision. Given his leg bars, he didn't appeal at all.
Oh, I was surprised not to see Rohan appealing on that. But I thought that is close, and I think that is close.
Well, if you don't appeal, you won't get the dismissal, Abid.
Yeah, you need to ask for it. How is that?
Nicely played off the back foot. Good desperation in the outfield from Mohammad Usman, one of the more senior statesmen. Looking sharp out there. Classy left-hand batter. Been the anchor and backbone of the UAE national team for so many years. Lofted over the extra, mid-off giving chase. And no chance catching up to that down the slope. A boundary to conclude the 4th over. 31 for none. Good looking shot there from Usman Trambu.
Yeah, in control there. Chipped it in the air, but in the gap. Zawar won't get to it. 31 at the end of 4 overs for none.
So there was a bit of a mini conference between the future Mattress lads. Rohan Mustafa getting in the ears of his teammates. They've already dropped 3 catches in the first 4 overs. Mohammad Usman being introduced into the bowling attack. Well, this is a... Pardon me, it's Mohammad Uzair coming on to bowl. Let's see what he can produce coming in from the ICC Academy. And of course, you can live stream all of the action on the ICC Academy Facebook page. Left arm fast, starts with a wide. And I can see the confusion there. He's also wearing number 7, just like Mohammad Usman. Perhaps they're both fans of CR7. And of course, you can watch it on Fan Code and CricTracker on YouTube. Ball by ball action of the entire tournament. A festival of cricket here at the ICC Academy. Sliced over the top of cover. Once again, deep third. Does a very good job there, Akif Raja. And he has a powerful arm. Nicely done.
Yeah, a lot of deliveries going that direction. Earlier, Akif, the left armer, we've been testing the batters with that line and length. We've seen, I think, Mohammad Uzair continues to do so.
Yeah, he's not been particularly accurate yet. Let's see. That's a better delivery, gone straight up over the mid-off. And in fact, it's gone all the way for a maximum. Beautiful hit from the captain.
Well, that was a great shot. Use of the willow perfectly coming. Timing. Something glorious about that shot. Perfect timing to send it for the half a dozen.
Well, this was an inspired move. 28 of 15 now for the skipper against a world-class bowling attack like Future Mattress. Outstanding inning so far. Oh, he's bowled him this time. It was the off-cutter. He played the wrong line and it clipped his off-bail. Beautiful bowling.
Yeah, change of pace. Top of the bails. Beautiful reply from the bowler. Excellent comeback from Uzair. The captain takes a walk out. 28 of 16. First wicket gone on 39.
Well, the century maker is coming in at number 3. Another positive move. Danish Hafiz, outstanding innings in the previous match. Look at that average, look at that strike rate. He's a basher of the ball if there ever was one. And he's gotten off the Valley Boys, in fact, have gotten off to a relatively solid start. 39 for 1. Mohammad Uzair, good introduction into the attack, immediately paying dividends for future Mattress. Let's see what Danish Hafiz can produce tonight. Oh, that was full and wide. Attempted Yorker. Good delivery.
Danish would be certainly high on confident, especially when you're playing your second game after scoring 100. First game.
Absolutely stunning innings. He was belting sixes all over the park. I'm sure plenty of the Asia Cup teams practicing on oval number 1 were mighty impressed as well. He's tailor-made for T20 cricket.
Exceptional batsman.
Down the leg side. Was trying to nudge it away. Given as a wide here. So there have been extras and dropped catches from future Mattress so far, Abid.
Yeah, like they got one who was dropped earlier. The other dropped batter is still batting Mohsen Mattu. And then Danish Hafiz, we saw you gave him a chance. Dubai Gymkhana paid the ultimate prize.
Oh, absolutely. Was just about to say that. Well said. Oh, inside edge. He was trying to go big on the leg side there. Trying to capitalize on the final few deliveries of the power play. Needs to be a bit watchful here.
Yeah, these are the different bowlers. Uzair, who's also just scored a wicket. He'll be high in confidence as well as Danish himself.
Good delivery back of a length. Some extra bounce there for Uzair. Concludes a successful over for future Mattress. 40 for 1. Well, change in the bowling and a change in the com box. Mohammad Azhar, left arm spinner, coming in from the school end and coming in into the com box end. It's going to be Abdurrahman Tariq. Good evening, Abdurrahman.
Good evening, Ahmed Khwaja. Good evening to all our viewers. Mohammad Azhar comes into the attack. And on cue, dispatched by Mohsen Mattu. He likes the spinners in the power play.
Absolutely smashed that. Was a bit of a slot ball. Gentle half volley, and Mohsen Mattu said, I'll have a piece of that. Over long on. One bounce. In fact, it's gone all the way for 6, pardon me. Good hit there. Stepping away, outside edge. Cleaned up by short third, Mohammad Haider Wasi Shah. He is an electric fielder. But I feel he's wasted there.
Yeah. They've got Amjad Gul at point. Sorry, backward point. Ali Shan is at point. Rohan Mustafa at covers. Just trying to save time maybe because he'll take long on when they come bowling in from the ICC Academy end.
Yeah, of course. The over rates are very, very important now with the new regulations coming in. Penalizing you with the fielder being brought in. So all of the captains, whether in domestic cricket or at international level, need to be switched on. Everybody has to do their part, hurry through their overs, get it done. That drifting arm ball, Mohammad Azhar is so good at that. Nicely played by Danish Hafiz as well. Still yet to get off the mark. That will be playing on the back of his mind. Nicely swept. There is a deep square in place, and now he will get off the mark.
Well, he does have the ability to cover up and cover up quickly.
And that's the lovely Mr. Mahesh, part of the ICC Academy, keeping an eye on proceedings. Our boss. Swept away beautifully behind square, and it will hit the gap and the fence. 50 up for Valley Boys.
He's so strong, square of the wicket to the spinners. We've seen a 6 off the paddle sweep. This was the conventional one. And he beats the fielder both in the circle and on the boundary. Fierce hit that from Mohsin Mattu.
Well, they could care less about the big reputations of these future mattress bowlers. Whether it be Akif Raja or Mohammad Azhar or Rohan Mustafa, Valley Boys are on the charge. Current run rate is just below 9. This is a cracking start to the game.
They're making full use of the power play.
And then the typical front foot defense after a boundary. This is good batting from the men in red. Can they continue this momentum? Can they post a big score? 52 for 1. Well, let's take a look at the power play highlights. It was the captain of Valley Boys, Usman Trambu, with the early aggression, counter-attacking Rohan Mustafa, Raja Akif as well. That was a brilliant hit down the ground, but then the slow delivery, change of pace, cleaned him up. And then Mohsin Mattu greeted Mohammad Azhar with a straight 6, and then that beautiful sweep shot. Nicely played. And Valley Boys, 52 for 1, sitting pretty. Oh, Mohammad Uzair, good delivery. Was successful in the first over, just bowling that ball going away from the right-hander. Just nipped off the surface perhaps there, Abdur Rahman.
He's very quick, deceptively quick. Mohammad Uzair, good addition to this future matter side. Umair Ali, the all-rounder, not playing today. Uzair getting an opportunity and so far making it count.
Yeah, just shuffling the pack. A lot of big players returning for future mattress. This time bowled very straight, tucked into the leg side. Mohsin Mattu is batting with a lot of control. He's moved on to 19. And Danish Hafiz, if he can get the able support from the other end, I think we're in for a big run chase once more.
Well, in this tournament so far, Mohsin Mattu has gotten off to a start, but not capitalized. Some good-looking 20s and 30s. He'll have to make a big score here today, because as you said, this is a power-packed future matter side. They bat all the way down to number 11. So no score is safe.
Back of a length bowled onto the body. Caught him by surprise. But they'll just scamper for a leg by. And batting after the power play, that will be the key. Can they continue to pick up one boundary every over, score 8-9 runs regularly, not get bogged down, not play too many dot balls?
I'm just having a look at the bowling options for Rohan Mustafa. They've got Aryan Lakra. Alishan Shauf can bowl a bit as well. And Mohammad Azhar, their premier spinner.
Yeah, not a lot of fast bowling options. Interesting. That has been smoked through extra cover. One bounce over the rope. What a shot from Danish Hafiz.
Well, we saw a lot of these in that last game where he scored a magnificent 100. Danish Haider likes to face the fast bowlers. That was a very good looking shot.
Absolutely no fear. It was slightly wide in the slot, and he said, I'll have a piece of that. Beautiful batting, crisp hitting, and that will keep future Mattress on their toes. They may have thought we'll just show up and win. No, mate. Change of plan. And it's an outside edge. Mohammad Uzair produces another Jaffa.
Seems to be the story of Mohammad Uzair's spell. Get it for a boundary and get a wicket next ball. Very good delivery that, beating the batsman. And then getting that top half off the bat. So the centurion of the last game has to walk back. Danish Haider will be very disappointed. 58 for 2 now, Valley Boys.
Right then, Mohammad Uzair with 2 wickets to his name. Mahfouz Elahi coming in at number 4 for Valley Boys. Played a decent hand in the previous game. Got slightly bogged down. Let's see what he can produce tonight. Mohsin Mattu has to take further responsibility now to manage this first innings. Oh, big in swinger. Just about got his bat down in time. Have to be very, very careful indeed. Good over from Uzair. Comes to an end. 58 for 2 after 7 overs. Mohammad Azhar to continue from the school end. Well, he got hammered in the first over. Let's see how he responds. Reverse! What a shot there from Mahfouz Elahi. No, pardon me, Mohsin Mattu.
There's no way you can confuse the two, especially with that reverse sweep, reverse hit, whatever you want to call it. Raced away to the boundary. So confident in that shot, Mohsin Mattu.
Brilliant execution. And there seems to be a concerted game plan to attack Mohammad Azhar tonight. Mohsin Mattu particularly is treating him with absolute disdain. Wonderful shot. Beats him outside off, going for that big lofted drive over extra. Played the wrong line.
Yeah, better delivery. Although I do think that that same shot, the reverse paddle, would have been more beneficial. But you don't want to overdo it as well as a batsman.
Now Rohan Mustafa in conversation with his lead spinner, trying to work out, well, if they are looking to attack, how do we get them out? That's the best way to restrict the flow of runs. Going currently at 8.5, very healthy run rate in the first half of the innings. Just maneuvering the fielders around. There's a short fine in place now, catching mid-wicket. And catching extra cover coming in as well. So they want to force them to drive on the up.
lot of protection now on the leg side, and he's coming over the wicket. So he's going to target those pads. And the first thing the umpire says that would have beaten the off stump. Big turn on the ball.
Well, that was very close indeed. I think Azhar might have gotten in his way as well. Yeah, he obstructed his view. And pitched outside leg as well, perhaps.
That's a challenge when you're coming over the wicket as a left-hander. That leg stump, it's very difficult to pitch in the three stumps.
It has to be very straight indeed. Oh, this time a beautiful delivery. Genuine turn there. Off the straight. That's what Mohammad Azhar can do. Going for that sweep as well. Once again, off the pads, pitching outside, so they'll get a safe leg by. So far this plan to neutralize Mohammad Azhar is working relatively well.
Going for those big leg side shots. Again, that's a massive boundary. Need a lot of power and timing to clear that mid-wicket fielder.
Yeah, they're not quite willing to use their feet. Once again, bottom end of the bat. That was very close indeed. Risky, but so far it's working. 65 for 2 at the end of 8 overs. Well, this is a very interesting bowling change. Mohammad Uzair taken off and Amjad Gul being introduced in the attack. I think when our viewers see him run in, they'll recognize the action and delivery stride immediately, Abdur Rahman.
Yeah, that number on the back of his shirt will give it away as well.
Well, spoiler alert. Let's hang on for a few seconds. Here we go. Ah, I've seen that before. Down the leg side. That's a poor delivery to start. And in fact, it will be 5 wides.
Well, clearly the only thing matching is the action and that number. The accuracy is missing.
Well, Boom Boom Afridi would be very annoyed indeed. No chance for Abdul Shakur. Filthy delivery, it has to be said. And Valley Boys will take all the bonus runs that they can get. Partnership has grown to 12 runs. Mahfouz Ilahi yet to get off the mark. Fierce cut shot, misfielded at point, thankfully. Went straight to his partner at short third. Mohsin Mattu has moved on to 24. Once again gotten a start. Looking good at the crease. But can he rein himself in? He's looking to be very expressive against the spinners. Hit hard, hit straight, and hit for 4. That went like a bullet.
Well, you can judge the pace of that ball off the bat of Mohsin Mattu. It was good enough to beat Alishan Sharfu, positioned at mid-on, and he's the quickest of the lot on the field.
Once again, current run rate just a tick below 9. Good batting. This one, that's that typical Afridi slider. Going straight on with the arm, drifting in the air. It would be a good delivery if Amjad Gul can get it right. Amjad Gul continues. That's better. And scrapped over extra cover. There is a fielder out there, Aryan. Well, I'm surprised he hasn't come into the attack, Abdurrahman.
Well, that was my point. When we were counting the number of bowlers they have, I would have probably given Aryan Lakra a shout. I think Mohsin Mattu, though, has just confused them a little bit with those reverse paddles.
Yeah, he certainly changed their bowling plans. Oh, Mahfouz Ilahi stepping into that, very close to his front pad. That is one thing you cannot afford to do against a drifting leggy. Stick out your front pad, you will be in trouble. Just about got his bat down in time. Rohan Mustafa keeping an eye on affairs. Big hit over cow corner. And way back for a maximum.
I think that was Mahfouz Ilahi who's gotten the maximum, not Mohsin Mattu. And what a hit. Monster. Easily about 85-90 meters, that 82 for the loss of 2 wickets. Now Valley Boys at the end of 9.
Well, there was nothing Mahfouz about that shot. Sheer brutality. What a hit. Well, the captain has had enough. He's coming back into the attack. And you can see the Valley Boys, Mudassir Wani there, looking pretty relaxed. He'll have an important role to play with the ball, with his swinging medium paces. 82 for 2. Current run rate 9.2. Very solid start. Oh, down the leg side. Once again, that was a poor delivery. They've just not been on the money tonight here, Abdurrahman.
Yeah, and he's very lucky. Any bat on that, and that would have gone for a boundary. Exactly like that. It's in the gap. Has Uzair done well? Yes, he has. Mohammad Uzair has done really well to save that from going for 4.
Well, we cannot blame rustiness for this poor bowling effort from Future Mattress. Most of these boys were just playing the Asia Cup qualifiers last week. So, certainly no lack of match practice. And this is just bad bowling. Oh, that struck him straight. There's a big appeal. But once again, the umpire saying sliding down leg perhaps. Yes.
Given as leg buys.
Very close to the leg stick. But I think the batter deserves the doubt. Fired in once again. Burst through the hands of the keeper. It's 5 wides in back-to-back overs.
Well, Valley Boys will not mind that one bit. That maximum in that last over set the tone and has caused some panic in the Future Mattress fielding setup.
The body language does not look great right now. Once again fired in. Once again down the leg side. Off the pads. 4 runs here. The extras are hemorrhaging big time.
Well, I think they've moved on to the second highest run scorer so far. 29 for Mohsin Mattu. And I think they've given away about 20 odd extras, if I'm not mistaken.
Very poor bowling so far. Mohsin Mattu and Mahfouz Ilahi have gotten a lot of freebies. Once again on the pads, big appeal, and this time it's been given. Rohan Mustafa finally gets his man.
Well, he was trying for that outswinger. And I think he's finally gotten one in the right place. Yes, that was right in front. Very good decision by the umpire. Flush on the boot.
Well, Mahfouz Ilahi, he tried his mightiest, but he just couldn't keep it out. Yorked by Rohan Mustafa. 94 for 3. Shabir Bhatt coming in at number 5. Mohsen Mattu has moved into the 30s. 31 not out. Rate achieved right now is 9.7. Very solid indeed. But they are starting to lose wickets here, Abdur Rahman.
Well, can they keep that scoring rate moving is the question. You don't want to get bogged down. You don't want to lose this good start, because we've seen teams score more runs in the second half. So this is not a bad start at all.
A quick single taken there to mid-wicket. And Shabir is underway. 95 for 3 at the halfway stage.
A change in the bowling and change in the voices in the comm box. Ahmed Khwaja getting a well-deserved break, and Abid Ibrahim joining me. 95 for the loss of 3 wickets. Valley Boys against the star-studded future Mattress lineup. Abid.
Thank you very much, Abdur Rahman. Yeah, very good shot. Elegant. That was a deliberate and gets 4 runs. Beautiful start.
Well, on this outfield, once the ball beats the circle, it's always running away. Difficult to catch up to it. Lightning quick.
Now, that's a difficult shot to play because you never know when the ball can dart in and can go out. So perfect execution there from Shabir, who's new to the crease. You don't see usually a new batter playing that kind of a shot.
And some good cricket there by Shabir. After that boundary, just takes a single, gets off strike. 100 coming up for Valley Boys in 10.2 overs. Can they double the score? Abid, we've seen 120, 130 scored in the last 10 overs.
Oh, that's a big shout. That's a big shout and given. A wicket straight away. And a big one.
Well, finally, a big breakthrough. That ball, slight turn on it. And I think it's a good decision by the umpire. A big wicket falls. This 4th wicket down for Valley Boys at 100 on the board. A left-hander coming in. Just to change the tactics here from the Valley Boys. Musa Benazir played a very good knock. Supported Danish nicely in that run chase.
Yeah, he can do that pretty well. I think someone need to play a similar knock off Danish Aziz played the other night. A punch from the back foot. So now soon Aryan got hit for a boundary and a few runs. The batter were looking back on the track. They lose yet another wicket. So the problem is to score next 100, you need wickets in hand.
Absolutely. I think they've lost one extra wicket for their liking, the Valley Boys. And it was a big wicket. Mohsin Mattu was looking very good while he was in the middle. 103 for 4 now at the end of 11 overs.
Rohan Mustafa to continue. A slow one, getting outside edge. Lovely fielding there.
Yeah, Mohammad Uzair has done really well in the field and with the ball. Saved a certain boundary at square leg. This time cleaning up at fine leg nicely. I beg your pardon, that was a short third man actually.
Yeah, solidly behind that. I think you can afford to do that. Let go of Rohan Mustafa's over because he is now doing the talk. Punch down the ground. This is an excellent over so far. Rohan is trying to contain some runs where his partner Aryan got a wicket. Now, the reason he's bowling is because the left-hander is onto the crease. So he would like to have Musa Benazir on strike more often rather not.
Well, again, a quick Yorker fired into the stumps. Musa Benazir does well. Rohan is bowling his last over. Maybe a good idea to see him off and target the other bowlers. A very, very quick over comes to an end. 105 for 4 in 12 overs. Well, after a successful over, Aryan continues. Trying to cut it down to third man. Big appeal. No appeal from the bowler. It was Abdul Shakur who went up. There you can see Aryan Lakra said nothing.
Yeah, a bit late realization, and these kind of catches usually keeper is the one who immediately can make the impact because he can feel it. He's the closest one. Shakur, an experienced keeper. Been in and out of the national side. Good use of the feet. Need to hurry. Oh, he's just made it. So now The economy has been in control now. They've just got few overs which didn't go for much. I think the last boundary came out of Aryan at third. So there hasn't been any boundary since then.
Takes out the sweep shot and finds the fielder, just a single. So the spinners have put the brakes on, as you said, Abid.
Shabir Butt early looking very promising. Oh, this has gone up. Keeper trying and got it. That's the end for Shabir Butt.
Well, the commentator's curse continues. He was looking good. And that's a good delivery, turned away. A nothing shot in the end from Shabir. And a simple chance for Abdul Shakur. He's not dropping those. So wickets are falling quickly now for the Valley Boys. 107 for the loss of 5 wickets. The new batsman in, Saqib for Valley Boys. They still have Khalid Ibrahim. He's a mighty hitter of the ball as well. But they need to get some runs just before the last 5 start. They can get to 120, 125 with 5 to go. They can target at 175, 180 mark. Anything less than that, and I'm afraid Future Matters would think they're in with a chance.
We just can't believe it. Just maybe a couple of overs back, we were talking about the next 100. How things change quickly in the game of cricket. So half of this team is back in the hut, 108 at the end of 13.
Mohammad Azhar back into the attack. A good move this from Future Matters, bringing in their ace spinner.
Yeah, I think it's right time to attack. You need to attack. Don't let the batter settled. Especially with the left-hander in. You need to have that offie, which Rohan Mustafa has just completed his quota. So I think these left armers need to pick up a wicket.
Well, with the left-hander on strike from the pavilion end, that leg side boundary, not that big. They'll want Musa Benazir to chance his arm against Mohammad Azhar.
Well, I don't think so. It's time to attack now. Plenty of overs and time left in the game where you can drag the game. Or maybe at the end, the last couple of overs, you can fancy your chances if you have 4 to 5 wickets in hand.
Oh yeah, any wickets lost here would just dent their momentum. You're absolutely right here. Bat till the 15th, keep wickets in hand. And that's a good idea. Take out the sweep shot.
Well, your priority always should be to play all 20 overs, no matter what. So that would, as a team, you need to do. The first thing is plan your 20 overs. If you get a collapse, rebuild. Big shout, drifting down the leg side. That was an armour.
Well, not the traditional left arm spin, as you said. The arm ball going in with the angle. Even the keeper behind the stumps, that's the sign. Abdul Shakur moving down the leg side.
Again, this time, Musa gets it easily towards the boundary for a single only. So 14 overs gone. So 1-3 with 5 wickets down.
Aryan Lakra coming into bowl the 15th over of this innings.
Like the idea coming over the wicket by Aryan. So keeping two fielders down on the leg side, asking the batsman to take the chance. This is good positive cricket from the young man. The moment you play an international game of the series, when you come back at the home conditions, you're a different player altogether.
Oh, definitely. In the air, a slight collision with the batsman, completely unintentional. Was that a cotton ball opportunity? I'll tell you what. No, just far away from him. The Hong Kong team is practicing right behind us.
Yeah.
And they've been stopping and watching some of these 6s and 4s as well. So point to prove for everyone. It's in the air, goes high up, and it's gone for a maximum.
Just perfect shot to bring the 6 runs. Use of the feet. Leaving the crease bit late, so Aryan cannot vary his line or length. Very good hit straight down the ground.
And he's given him. Was that pitching outside leg stump? That's the only question. No, it's not. Straight right in front of the stumps. Musa Benazir going for the sweep shot. And he misses it completely. This is a big, big wicket for Valley Boys. 121 for 6 now in 14.4. There's the big fast bowler Khalid Ibrahim walking in at number 8. He'll have a big role with the ball. But so far, 5 more overs to bat for the Valley Boys. And try to get at least 50 in the next 5. That's the mission from here. Quick short delivery. And a dot ball. This is a good over, a good spell from Aryan. Conceded a boundary, but picked up a wicket.
Yeah, every time he gets hit with the boundary, replies with the wicket. That's been a habit of young Aryan. One more time. That's up in the air. That's well connected and well beyond the ropes.
Well, that's what he's been sent in for. The big unit. Wind up and executes that shot to get a maximum 127 for 6 now. The Valley Boys at the end of 15.
Continue and that was chance of a run out. No. Overthrow maybe no. I think at the other end, a little too much. So, all this drama happening here at ICC Cricket Academy. I've been joined by Ahmed Khwaja, who's loving these scenes where you can see the wicketkeeper from Pakistan.
Oh, indeed, Mohammad Rizwan just hanging around watching the live action from the ICC Academy Summer Cup. Team Pakistan in here for a training session. Of course, they're playing on Friday once again in the Asia Cup. Inside edge. So Azhar bowling those wide arm sliders, targeting the pads. Khalid Ibrahim just hit a mighty 6. And there you can see on the right Mr. Adil Mirza, the owner of Future Mattress, meeting Mohammad Rizwan. Wonderful scenes. Big hit towards cow corner. And it's into the bushes, into the grass banks for a biggie.
Well, soon this man saw Mohammad Rizwan. A bit of a copying him on this ground. Hits it for a maximum. That's gone for a half a dozen.
Brilliant hit. Khalid Ibrahim, he's been brilliant with the ball, and now with the willow in hand, he's produced 2 gigantic 6s. They've lost 6 wickets here, Valley Boys, but the batting has been aggressive right throughout. Current run rate 8.65. That will take them to a healthy 171 here, Abid. Yeah. Coming over the wicket now to the righties, Mohammad Azhar. And there you can see, just slowed it up there. There should have been a single there. Saqib Amin was not convinced.
Well, with Khalid Ibrahim in, we are expected to get few blows. We have seen him hitting in the last game as well. So he's a very good hard-hitting all-rounder who bowls with new ball and gives you those...
Turning away from him this time. Nicely bowled, slower in the air. So Khalid needs to be a bit careful here. You still have more than 4 overs to play. You want to be smart with your hitting. Don't go hell for leather and give your wicket away.
Oh, this one gone big. He's least more than what you're talking about, Khwaja. He's gone big. He's gone for a maximum.
Slot ball and dispatched. Look at that arm swing. Look at that power. Beautiful hit there into the schools. 140 for 6 with 4 overs to go.
Well, I think it's a perfect time to hit those maximums when you need the most. 140 with 6 wickets down.
Aryan Lakra into the attack. Quick single attempted. And has Shakur executed the run out? I think he's missed it there. Another opportunity wasted by Future Mattress.
Oh, that was hit on the onside. Quick pick and throw. Oh, I think Shakur has dislodged the bails maybe with his pads.
That is what went wrong. Spot on there, Abid. Very lucky escape there for Khalid Ibrahim. They do not want to lose his wicket. He is striking those mighty maximums for fun. 18 runs scored, all 3 were sixes. 3 wickets on the night for Aryan. Hit hard, flat towards long on. And that's a brilliant catch by Amjad Gul.
Well, that was a much needed wicket. That was the wicket Aryan was looking for and the team Future Mattress. Oh, great catch by Amjad Gul. Need to cover it up. He dropped earlier one. Khalid Ibrahim, the dangerous batsman, departs scoring 18 of 8 deliveries. Those were only by hitting maximums. 141 for 7. Flick on the onside. Aryan with 4 wickets. Oh, he's just 1 wicket away for his fifer and got 3 deliveries left.
Zaid Wani joining Saqib Amin. Well, they are in serious danger of being bowled out here, surprisingly. A flurry of wickets going down to this man. Made his ODI and T20I debut just a couple of months ago for the UAE national team. His confidence must be sky high. Wonderful performer. Inside edge. Fine leg is in the circle, but Ali Shan Sharfu will clean it up. Zaid Wani, streaky way to get off the mark.
Yeah, he's got 2 runs for the team. That's what is important. But I think wicket has been a worry for them. They have just kept on losing wickets to the spinners. Aryan and Rohan Mustafa doing the most of the damage.
Once again trying to just smash it out of the park, losing his shape there. Zaid Wani, he needs to remain a lot more upright. Don't try to drag it on the leg side. And 1 delivery to go for Aryan to get his fifer.
Can he get it? Can he get into it?
Oh, that struck him on the pad. Big appeal. But it's been turned down. Well, it was still a very good day with the ball for this young man. 4 for 29. It's 144 for 7. Mohammad Uzair coming back into the attack. He'll be bowling from the school end. So it'll be a change of ends for him. Let's see if he can produce the results he could earlier in the evening. Current run rate is still pretty healthy for Valley Boys, 8.5. That will take them up to around 170. But they have to bat their entire 20 overs. Attempted Yorker, nicely bowled by Uzair. This pair at the crease need to make sure they do not get bowled out.
Well, I think that is the thing what I see from Zaid also trying to hit the ball hard. The first thing they need to do is to understand they need to play 20 overs. That should be the thing running back in the mind.
Yeah, you need to just hold back on your stroke play perhaps. Wait for that big hit late in the over. Pushing 1-2 extra cover, chance for a run out. Oh, a direct hit from Ali Shan Sharfu was needed there.
Yeah, only one stump to him. If he would have got there, it would have been definitely a run out there. Good end to aim at.
Yeah, dropped his bat as well. Zaid Wani. Very good entrant into the side for future Mattress. Mohammad Uzair Khan. He's bowled beautifully tonight. Bowled into the midriff there of Saqib. That's that blind spot underneath the right-hand batter's left shoulder. Can be difficult to play the ball from that angle, Abid.
And we have seen over Uzair has got his first wicket as the captain, Usman Thrombo, who hit him for the 6 and then got trapped on the next delivery. It was just a cutter from the left armour. So just coming through that blind spot where he couldn't read the change of pace.
Coming around the wicket now. Onto the pads, fired down the leg side. They will scamper for a leg by. And speaking of the Valley Boys captain, Usman Thrombo, he's just walking along the sideline here outside our comm box, encouraging the two batters, giving them tips. He desperately love to get up to 170, 175. That'll be a fighting total to defend. Even though future Mattress overloaded with batting talent. Oh, that struck him on the pad and he's been given. That was absolutely plumb. Mohammad Uzair gets his 3rd wicket of the night.
Oh, that's right in front, trapped. Hardly you need to appeal for that. The umpire would be raising his finger. And that's the 3rd for the night for Mohammad Uzair. His first game, getting 3 wickets. Excellent start for Uzair. It's 147 for 8.
Mudassir Wani coming in at number 10. 23 runs in the tournament, so he's handy with the bat. That's all they really need. They still have 13 deliveries to go in their batting innings. It would be a crime to get bowled out here. But Mohammad Uzair, he's hunting for wickets. Bowled excellent lines. Mixed it up beautifully. Coming around the wicket. Oh, attempted Yorker. Just got his bat down in time. Mudassir concludes a brilliant over from Mohammad Uzair Khan. 147 for 8. Raja Akif back into the attack. He'll only bowl 1 over of his 4. This has been sliced over point. Fielders trying to get underneath it, but he'll drop in front of the offside sweeper, Haider Ali, coming in as substitute. And I think this is a bowler, perhaps they can take a chance.
Well, you're talking about Akif Raja to take chance on. Well, I highly doubt they'll be able to middle him. Yes, getting few wages here or there, you can get some runs.
Yeah, that is my point. He looks to bowl full outside off. Just throw your bat at it. You could get lucky. Let's see if he can nail those block hold Yorkers. Nicely bowled, back of a length, pushed to extra. Chance for a run out. Oh, he's missed his throw. Once again from that extra cover angle.
Yeah, I think Azhar had a lot of time to execute that throw. He should have hit that timber.
Yeah, player of his quality, certainly. I was expecting him to rattle the stumps. 149 for 8. Saqib Amin just feeling the heat there. It is pretty humid. Not easy to run those quick ones and twos. Down the leg side. Oh, he's tucked it around the corner. Outstanding fielding. Was that Syed Haider Wasi Shah? Incredible.
I think that was Ali Shan. No, was Haider. That was Wasi Shah. Spot on Khwaja. There you go. Good fielding effort. That what difference the youngsters put in the side.
Well, he saved a boundary for his side there. Brilliant fielding. He is a wicket keeper by trade as well. And you can see, wonderful athlete. 150 up for Valley Boys. There's the Yorker we wanted to see. Excellent bowling, Raja Akif.
Yeah, I think Yorkers are the key here. Or perhaps you need to be wicket to wicket, especially when the tailenders are batting against you. You don't want to give anything outside off or give them a width or room.
Still 8 deliveries to go. How many can VB get here? Can they get 15 runs? They'll need some streaky shots from somewhere. Mudassir Wani on strike. Nicely punched towards mid-off in the circle. Well, he's trying his best out there with Saqib Amin. But it's just the sheer quality of the future Mattress Pacers.
Yeah. From here, if all goes well, I think Valley Boys would be looking to play all 20 overs, which is key here. Well, I think it's been a great comeback since the spinners have done a fabulous job, especially Aryan.
He was the true game changer. You're spot on. Short ball. He had no clue where it went, but it's just skewed away to that deep third region. And it will only be one. That will conclude Raja Akif's efforts for the night with the ball. 152 for 8 with 1 over to go. Mohammad Uzair to bowl the final over around the wicket. Inside edge onto the boot. Almighty heave there from Saqib Amin. He was looking to hit that out of Dubai. 3 for 16 on the day. He's bowled a wonderful spell. He came in with the openers were looking good. Mohsin Mattu was batting well. Alongside Usman Trambu, got the opening wicket. They kept chipping away, and then Aryan Lakra in the second half of the innings really turned it on. Excellent control with his left arm spin. Once again, right between the sticks, nowhere to go. Can only take a straight single. Perhaps they can attempt a scoop or a paddle. It will be difficult against the left arm fast bowler. But that is certainly one option with fine leg up in the 30-yard ring. Do they have the ability and the bravery to execute it? That's the question.
Final 4 deliveries of Mohammad Uzair. All they need to do is get a little bit of a boundaries there. At least 2.
Yeah, that would do very nicely indeed. Anything above 160 is not a straightforward run chase. Even if you have the likes of Rohan Mustafa, Aryan Lakra, Alishan Sharfu, Mohammad Usman, Abdul Shakur, Amjad Gul, the list goes on and on. It's endless.
Yes, Jafar Farid, Wazir Shah.
Incredible batting lineup. Oh, he did go for that scoop around the corner, but missed.
Uzair is not too quick as Akif Raja, not so express, but then he's got plenty of hard-hitting length, and then he's got the perfect change of pace. A very good bowler. Bowls that heavy ball.
I was just about to say that. Hits the seam, puts a lot of shoulder in his action. Slower delivery, just when Abid Ibrahim called it. Wonderful execution.
Yeah, that's the key. And I think Valley boys need to see this, how change of pace is playing its part, especially when it comes to death overs.
It's been an excellent over. Only 1 run of 4 deliveries. Can Mudassir Wani latch on to one? Hit straight back. Can only get 1. So even 160 looks beyond their reach right now. It's been a wonderful fight back by Future Mattress in the second half of the innings.
To reach 160, you need to hit maximum. With Saqib Amin, who spent a lot of time in the center, you need to take chance in the final delivery.
Right then, here we go. Around the wicket. Just splicing it. They're going to push for 2 here to mid-off. He's set off. Chance for a run out. And Shakur will get his man. So Valley Boys will conclude on 155 for 9. A decent effort, but they'll be disappointed with the way they batted in the first 10 innings. And then these almighty collapse, losing so many wickets in the second half, Abid.
Yeah, you have a lot of time for Shakur to take the bails off, and did well. The team Future Mattress in the end, they have gone for 10 runs and over in first half of the game when it was 10 overs. And then in the end, Aryan Lakra, Rohan Mustafa, Mohammad Azhar, all these spinners have put on a very good show to contain some runs and keep on picking up the wickets. They did so good to restrict the remaining 10 overs, going only for 55, I reckon. Brilliant show this is from Future Mattress.
Yeah, they turned it on when they really needed it. Especially the spin trio of Aryan Lakra, Mohammad Azhar, Amjad Gul as well, Rohan Mustafa there. And I think they'll be pretty content to chase a target of 156. Well, let's take a look at the highlights of the first innings. It was Usman Trambu who had the early aggression. That was a beautiful lofted shot over extra. He took Mohammad Uzair downtown for a big 6, and then the change of pace. Wonderful comeback. Mohsin Mattu looked to be very aggressive against the spinners. Some wonderful sweep shots as well. But then his partner nicked off. Danish could not get going tonight. That was a brilliant reverse. And they counterattacked the spinners really, really well. Big shot over cow corner, and then Mahfouz got trapped in front. That was a wonderful glide behind the keeper. But this was the big wicket. Aryan Lakra getting Mohsin Mattu, and then it was a procession. Some very bad shot selection. Taking the chance with the deep fielders. It didn't really pay off. Some lusty blows were in the middle. Khalid Ibrahim with 3 sixes in a row. Wonderful clean striking. But even then, his luck ran out. Look at this brilliant catch by Amjad Gul. And after that, it was just the tail-handers who were struggling to rotate the strike, struggling to find boundaries. And in the end, Valley Boys were restricted to 155 for 9. This was the final wicket going down. A run out by Abdul Shakur. So 156 runs is the target for Future Mattress. We'll take a short break and be right back at the ICC Academy for the run chase. Stay tuned.
There you go. The run chase from Future Mattress begins from here. That was a Boyz show. Put together 155 runs for the loss of 9 wickets. In that 155, 24 runs coming as an extras. Now that's a bit too much, and that you don't expect from that star-studded bowling lineup of Future Mattress. I'm Abid and I've been joined by Abdurrahman Tariq to witness this a great contest between the two teams, Future Mattress and Rally Boyz. Welcome, Abdurrahman.
Thank you so much, Abid Ibrahim. Welcome back to all our viewers. If you're just joining us, Valley Boyz won the toss, decided to bat first. Were looking very good in the first 10 overs. But then quick fall of wickets, especially by Aryan Lakda, who picked up 4 in his spell. As you can see right there, 94 for 3, 100 for 4, and then could just manage 155. But it's not going to be an easy chase. Valley Boyz, especially Khalid Ibrahim with the new ball.
A lot depends on Khalid Ibrahim's performance there. 94, they were halfway through. That was after just playing first 10 overs, and then things gone really wrong when Aryan kept on picking up wickets. He ended up picking up 4 wickets on the day. What a great day he had in the outfield. So two batters together against this man, Khalid Ibrahim, who's so good with the new ball. He's given a tough time to the batters. He's picked up 5 wickets in 8 overs, an economy of 4.5. What else you can ask?
In the power play with the new ball, as a fast bowler on these quick outfields, that's brilliant bowling. Bowled 2 maidens on the trot in that last game, in which Dubai Gymkhana felt the brunt of Danish Haidar's bat. Danish Hafiz, I beg your pardon. Here we go. Khalid Ibrahim starts off for the Valley Boyz.
Well, it's 2 UAE internationals together. It's Jawar Farid who's opening the innings alongside young Alishan Sharafu, who's got a go here, under 19 captain Alishan. The 2 internationals up against Khalid Ibrahim.
Well, Rohan Mustafa was ready to go in, but he had been out of the field for the last 2 overs. So unfortunately, because of that, couldn't open the batting. Our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, keeping a keen eye on proceedings. Jawar Farid, again back from some good-looking knocks for the men in grey. Scored 45 odd runs against Hong Kong in the last match of the qualifier, so he's in good touch.
Yeah, but seeing him playing a little lazy pull shot, he's not pulling the ball, half-hearted pull I would call it.
Very interesting field placing from the Valley Boyz. Just 1 fielder deep. And that is the question then against this Future Mattress side in the power play. Take advantage. Get those 2 fielders out. If the plan is to bowl outside off stump, take a deep cover. But don't keep just 1 fielder outside of the circle.
Well, I don't think so. That was intentional from Khalid Ibrahim to offer that amount of a width to a UAE national, international. Jawar Farid, the 2 day and night practice. Jawar especially, a very good all-rounder for the team.
Better line and length. Just targeting that off stump. Khalid Ibrahim is very consistent in his bowling. We've seen that through this tournament.
Just 4 runs of the over so far of 4 deliveries. So only 1 delivery he made an error, offered a width and was punished. That kind of a day it is out there in the center for Valley Boyz. Oh, punch from back foot. What an elegant shot through the covers. Lovely looking shot.
Yeah, again in the gap. Perfect placement, perfect timing as well, using the pace of Khalid Ibrahim. And that's the difference between an international caliber player and somebody who plays cricket just for fun. Zawar Farid riding the bounce, playing it on the up and getting a boundary.
But no hesitant to call that shot of the match. A lovely punch from the back foot. He's a tall batsman for his height. Take one more time and there is a fielder.
Much better this. Good field placing now. Too little too late. 9 of the first over. And Future Mattress have started off really well in this run chase.
Well. Took a long run up. Got it completely wrong in the end. Khalil. Oh, right in the line. That gone for 4 runs. Easy picking. Down the leg for Zawar.
There was no fielder there. Nobody had short fine leg. Could have had a chance to stop that from going for 4. And Zawar Farid, all 3 boundaries to get his batting going. 13 of just 7 deliveries. Just the 1 single.
An ideal delivery to get from the new bowler, Khalil Trumbu, the brother of Usman Trumbu. Error in the line. Margin of error is absolutely 0. This is better line, but placement is remarkable from Zawar.
Well, Abid, the only reason why I didn't agree with you about the shot of the match was because when Zawar Farid is batting, almost every shot coming off his bat is the shot of the game. I think this one has probably taken 1 level up now. What a beautiful cover drive in the gap, races away to the boundary.
Well, I can do the justice. That is shot of the day from front foot. And shot of the day, the previous 4 was from the back foot.
Nicely covered there by Abid Ibrahim. He has a career in politics, that's for sure. Alishan Sharfu will be on strike for the first time. 18-run partnership already.
I almost forgot about Alishan is batting there. What a star he is. He's got a long future ahead of him. What a talent. And that's a wide. Not in control the swing for Khalil. He's been expensive so far. He's gone for back-to-back to boundaries. And then a single and a wide to follow. the more damage you can do with the new ball. Oh, inside edge passes. Goes off the mark, Alishan with a boundary. Not
And
convincing.
And again, no short fine leg, a deep square leg. And he had no chance of stopping that ball from going for 4.
A little bit of a late onto it, Alishan. Just lucky not to crush the ball into the stumps. This time much in control, the swing from Khalil. Well, jumping down the track, I think you'll need to take your time in the center, and then you can really fence your chances. It's just trying to cut that swing from Khalil. And Khalil, who's struggling to control the swing. Not a very consistent with his line and length. He errs sometimes. The best thing is to stay on your wicket and just play it onto the merit of the ball. Single taken on the final delivery. That concludes 2 overs. 24 for none. Khaled to continue hitting the short length.
Yeah, quick delivery. Alishan Sharfu trying that swivel pull shot. Again, nobody deep on the leg side. Even an inside edge, and that's going to go for 4. And Alishan, usually very strong square of the wicket, likes to play that jump cut shot.
Maybe testing the bowler. Yeah. That's another way to cut it and gets 4.
Well, it's always going to be 4 once you beat the circle, because that's a very short boundary on the offside. We're playing on pitch number 3, the last wicket if you're standing on the pavilion end, and that is the owner of Future Mattress, Mr. Adil Mirza. Has a big crowd around him. They look relaxed.
I'll probably asking him where you're taking us for the dinner. Along the carpet, on the onside, goes for 4, 2 back-to-back boundaries for Alishan.
Well, changing his line this time. No, it was outside off stump and he's pulled it from there. Alishan Sharfu, I thought that was on his body, but it was quite wide. So Alishan playing both sides of the wicket.
Yeah, very much in control, Alishan Sharafu. He's a class. In control towards the third man. So Khalid is trying to bowl those short balls. And Alishan loves to get the ball onto the body line. If you give him short and onto that patch or to the body line, he'll love to smash you through the cow corner or the square of the wicket.
Yeah, and as soon as he gets off strike, they have to face the brunt of Zawar Farid. Was looking in very good touch. Tall right-handed batsman. Oh, good delivery. Beats him off in length. In between all those boundaries, Khalid Ibrahim keeps coming up with that surprise delivery, unplayable delivery.
That was a peach of a delivery. Hitting the right area, taking the perfect seam and swinging away from Zava. And talking about the batting order, it's a long batting tail. Future Mattress. Oh, smoothly done. Nicely. What a way to get 4 runs.
Well, Abid, what do you have to say about that shot now? Front foot, back foot, doesn't matter. They're all looking absolutely amazing off the bat of Zawar Farid. 37 for no loss. Finishing the third over with a crunching boundary.
Khalil Trumbo to continue. He's bowling from the ICC Academy Kent. Down the leg side, that will be cold wide. This is what, not a very convincing delivery there, not being able to control it. The swing, the new ball.
Yeah, Khalil conceded 15 in that first over. Under the pump right now. 12.7 the current run rate. At this rate, they'll be done and dusted in 15. And they need a fight back right here, Valley Boys. Need a couple of wickets. Get some new batsmen in, make them nervous.
38 for no loss in 3.1 is not a bad start at all. They're going with 12 runs and over. Smooth start.
Charges down the track and misses it, Alishan Sharfu. He plays this shot really well against the fast bowlers.
Missed it in both the occasions here. Well, coming down the track. The moment he comes out, the bowler bowls it perfect line.
Yeah. Different wicket from what he's used to. Although they do practice a lot in the ICC Academy ovals, the UAE boys. So these shouldn't be alien conditions for him.
This should be their backyard. Oh, this is in control. This is gone. It's disappeared in a flash. 4 runs.
Well, he'll hit you there all day, every day, Alishan Sharfu. Rocks on the back foot. Pulls it nicely. And no fielder in sight. Valley Boys in their field placing has been a big question mark for me in this tournament so far, Abid. We've seen some very interesting field placings from Usman Trambu. They haven't worked in his favour so far.
That was the first boundary he's got hit with 2 good deliveries. Yeah, now this is the problem. Now he made a York himself coming down the track. So the bowler every time he moves, I think he's making a move a little too early.
Well, I think the bowler just comes and delivers the ball, and Alishan makes it look good, especially when he charges down the track. But again, he's very confident in that shot. I'm not surprised if one of them connects and goes over cover for a maximum. That's how strong this lad is. Still 20 years old, very young Alishan Shafu. Lots of cricketing years ahead of him.
He's got a plenty of time to go. He can bat deep there. No need to go after every delivery. You get a good start. You need to capitalize on it. You need to play your natural game. Yes, but then not every delivery is there to be smashed. Out of these 4 deliveries, he's got connected. Out of this 5, he's got connected once only. The remaining 4 deliveries, he's tried to put a hard work on it to get some big shots, failing to connect on the 4th occasions. One more time, a wide ball this time. Little too wavered in the line. Khalil Trumbu. He releases the ball slightly late, I reckon. That is what causing a little bit discomfort to Alishan, where he's not been able to hit the ball cleanly.
Well, so far, luckily has not nicked or edged off while charging down the wicket. Beaten comprehensively. That last one was a wide. And this time he gets the weight and he makes it count. Was stationary, did not move, and he gets a scorching boundary.
Well, if you plant your 4 fielders outside off, still this man will find the gap. This was a quick and a beautiful looking shot. At the end of 4 overs, it's 47 for none.
Well, the captain has taken the mantle. Wants to set some sort of pace here. Brings the ball in sharply. Good delivery to start off. Usman Trambu. If not seen a lot of him, that first delivery will surprise you. Goes with the regulation leg spinners action, but the delivery more times than not comes in to the batsman. This has been swept and swept hard, and he will get another boundary. Zawar Farid and Alishan Shafu don't want to do any running. They just want to hit 4s, and the 50 partnership comes up in just 4.2 overs. What a start this from Future Mattress.
He had read the bowler early, too quick. Oh, this is getting outside edge and run down the hill. That's another 4, 2 back-to-back boundaries, and the captain is not so pleased. Now this one was actually turning away.
Well, I didn't get in the line of the ball, Zawar Farid, but he wouldn't mind this one bait. 30 runs, 7 of them off boundaries. 14 balls for his 30. What a knock in the power play by the opener.
Straight to the fielder. This is now Usman Thrumbu, who brings the ball in.
This time down the leg side. Gets a bit of bat on this, and it goes for another boundary.
Well, I doubt you can afford to bowl that there if you have no fine leg there. Final delivery, a perfect one. That concludes the over. And 5 overs gone, 59 for none. Well, Mudassir Wani change in bowling to bowl the 6th over. Now change in the voice. Joining me is Ahmed Khwaja. Welcome, Khwaja.
Thank you very much, Abid. Wonderful partnership here. Nicely punched off the back foot. Ali Shan, Sharfu and Zawar Farid, they've been batting really nicely together. Crisp shots, wonderful to watch. Especially Zawar Farid, those cracking shots behind point. He's been timing the ball beautifully right from the get-go. And Ali Shan, well, we know all about his power hitting. Fantastic player. Look at that wrist work. And fine leg certainly saves a boundary there.
Only wrong what the fine leg did was the throw was at the wrong end. He could have got Zawar Farid out if he would have thrown to the non-striking end.
Really got away with that one, Mudassir. Poor delivery. And this time it's over that fine leg fielder. Ali Shan Sharfu correcting his shot for the boundary.
Well, that was not a convincing bowl there. Down the leg side, and Ali Shan was trying this shot. The moment he got down there in the center, finally got one connected, advancing down the track, getting 4 runs.
Such a talented lad. Only in his early 20s. He has a big future ahead of him. Former UAE under-19 captain. He can bowl a bit of medium fast as well when required. Oh, it's a big looping full toss and just falling short of that mid-wicket fielder. He got confused which shot to play and in the end almost holed out. Very lucky.
Yeah, that happens when you have plenty of option to see the slower one. Oh, that was really close.
Yeah, Saqib there fielding at mid-wicket, just couldn't reach it. And Zawar Farid with the princely lofted off drive. That is the shot of the tournament for me.
What a great shot. Every time Zawar gets it connected, we've been talking about great shot and shot of the day. So that is the third occasion which is happening. Earlier twice I had my debate with Abdul Rahman Tariq.
He made it look so easy, so simple. 40 of 18 and he hasn't played a shot in anger. Just pure timing. This time squeezed away towards mid-wicket and he'll retain the strike. Expensive over from Mudassir Wani, 12 off it, 71 for none. Well, let's take a look at this opening stand during the power play. Look at those back foot punches from Zawar Farid. That was a poor delivery, rightly put away. But check that out. Goodness me. Just a push. And then Ali Shan Sharfu. Wonderful power. Nice pull through mid-wicket. That is absolutely ridiculous timing. And then that pull, swivel pull off the front foot. This was a bit of a bottom edge. And this one, genuine outside edge. But this was wristily flicked over the top. And check this out. He's having a net out there, but the ball is landing outside the park. Usman Trambu continues from the school end. Paddled around the corner by Zawar. There's nobody at fine leg. Big chase for the keeper Danish. And they will just stroll for a couple.
Well, out of that whole highlight package, but still that back foot punch remains the best out of the day.
He does not want this night to end anytime soon. The way he's timing the ball. 43 of 20. Just showing you the range of talent this UAE all-rounder has. Zawar Farid. A lot of selectors will be impressed. Hard cut off the back foot. And of course, we do have the extravaganza of T20 cricket, the ILT20, coming up in the new year. I'm sure a lot of scouts are watching these UAE players. Pushed off the back foot, extra cover beaten, and so is the offside sweeper.
Yeah, the ball was just enough there. I think he understood what the bowler is up to. This one was the straighter one. Not turning, the flipper. Nicely read by Zawar, who's just shy of 3 runs in no time of his 50.
One of the purest and cleanest innings we've seen in a long time in the UAE. Usman Trambu gone for 18 of his 9 deliveries. And will just take the single down the ground. It's looking ominous here for the men in red.
Well, that will make a way for Ishan to be on a strike. This is the first time where Usman and Alishan coming against each other, and straight away downtown 6.
Well, easy as you like. It was in the slot and just an extension of the arms for Alishan Sharfu. Floated up and floated out. See ya. 84 run opening stand, and they are looking to get this game done and dusted in a hurry. .33 of 18 for Alishan. Pulled hard through mid-wicket this time. There is a sweeper out there, and he'll keep the strike as well. Expensive over from Trambu. 85 for none. Mudassir Wani will continue in the attack. Needs to bowl outside off here for me. That's better. Toe end of the bat dragged towards wideish long on. Getting the man in form on strike.
Well, I think Mudassir need to upskill his bowling, I think. When he sees Alishan, he need to bowl it outside off. When he sees Zawar, he need to bowl it around the pads.
Yeah, he's been very fluent on the offside. Looking watchful when you bowl it on the stumps. You're absolutely spot on there, Abid. 2 different kinds of players, but creating plenty of headaches for Valley Boys.
Yeah, I think Mudassir has been the bowler who's bowling his second over now. He can understand what the batters are up to.
Tucked away onto the leg side, only for 1. So future Mattress, although they started off the game slowly with the ball, but then Aryan Lakra in the second half of the first innings, and now the 2 openers looking in tremendous touch. Hoiked away, over fine leg, over square leg. In fact, it might go all the way. Yes, it does.
Very well placed, Alishan. And that ball just kept on travelling. Perfectly placed it. 1 knee down and a biggie.
Well, you cannot bowl on this man's legs. He's so strong on that sweep shot. Powerful forearms, and he gets very low. He wants to elevate the ball immediately.
I think that's what happened. Over here, he tried to get as low as he could.
Yeah, he got low and the ball went high. Opposite directions. It's been very poor bowling from Mudassir, it has to be said. He just can't find that off-stump channel. And meanwhile, the ball needs to be recovered. And the body language for the men in red is not looking great. They look like they've been hammered out of the attack. Steps out, but it's not timed. There is a fielder out there. It will drop in front of Usman Trambu. So that's the first false shot of the innings from either batter.
Yeah, now the contest is who will get before to that 50 mark.
Well, certainly seems like Zawar is in the box seat for that. Final delivery of the over though. Always a game within a game. Tucks it into the leg side, and that will be a very, very well played 50 for Zawar Farid, the UAE all-rounder. Well played, young man.
Well, in that 50, there has been some handsome shots. In and out, brilliant backfoot punches, straight down the ground. What a great knock this has been from Zawar Farid. Excellent innings this has been. 26 deliveries to bring up 50 for the Zawar Farid, and team moves to 95 for none.
Well, let's take a look at the highlights of this 50 from Zawar. It's been one of the most eye-pleasing and glorious to watch. Look at those drives on the front foot. And then this one. Just pure timing and placement. Absolutely glorious. That was smashed through mid-wicket, and then the sweep shot around the corner. That was an outside edge, but after that, everything was clean as a whistle. Beautiful lofted shot down the ground. Effortlessly dispatched for 6. Oh, and this could be the wicket. Well, at long last, the breakthrough has come through. Saqib Amin, flighted delivery. Zawar Farid stepped out, missed it, and Danish did the rest. So 50 and out for the UAE all-rounder of 27 deliveries. It's 95 for 1. Mohammad Usman coming in at number 3. Classy UAE international player. Very experienced. And just the man you want to finish a run chase. Oh, it's gone through him like a knife through butter. Good delivery from Saqib Amin. He's just found the right areas on this pitch and troubling the batters of Future Mattress. First ball wicket, and now Mohammad Usman was very unsure. Another inside edge squeezed away to mid-wicket, but he will get off the mark here. Now Alishan Sharfu will be eyeing that 50-run score. He has also played just as well as Zawar Farid. And they're a very good combination, Abid. I think I'd like to see more of this opening partnership in the future.
Yeah, the only problem is Rohan Mustafa, who's a left-hander, who just makes it look so perfect. Either he comes with Alishan or Shakur or Zawar to make a right-hand and left-hand combination. This has been a good working opening slot.
Heaved on towards cow corner and out of the park onto the grass banks. Alishan Sharfu at his best.
Well, what a way to bring 100 for the team. Look at that. It was 6 the soon it left the bat. Great looking shot and a maximum in the result.
Such a clean, natural striker of the ball, Alishan. Wasn't an easy shot to execute. It was hit on the up, but he backs himself and he has the power. Reverse! Has he been stumped here? Nope, but that was mighty close.
Well, that's unlucky. The Danish could not take the bails off, I reckon.
Let's take a look here. Bowled outside off. And yeah, just got his bat down in time. This time he sliced it towards long off. It will bounce. Usman Trumbu with a desperate chase. And he'll remain on 49. Well, 103 for 1 after 9 overs. Alishan batting on 49. Required run rate is below 5. So it seems like a relatively straightforward run chase, thanks to the brilliance of Zawar Farid and this man on screen. Looking for another milestone. And who will it be to bowl at him? Let's take a look. Mohsin Mattu coming into the attack.
Just one run away, Alishan Sharfu from his 50. The world deserving 50 this is. He's played fearless knock. There hasn't been a lot of in worry about saving his wicket.
He goes for the big hit over cow corner. And what a way to break up his half century with a massive 6.
Well, as I said, played fearless and right till this ball as well. Remained fearless. He was in a 49. Picked up outside off and dragged it towards the onside. And that was maybe onto the parking lot for a maximum.
That is a huge blow from the young UAE international. Somehow we found the ball. No, that's a water bottle. I think it'll take some time. In fact, new balls please. Sayyid Zargham Abbas. Our umpire has told us we can't fetch that one. It'll take forever. Brilliant batting. And this move to send Alishan up to open, it's paid off big time for future Mattress. Four maximums in that innings. He's looking for more. Another swipe across the line. And once again, no chance for the fielders because it's a 6.
Talk about the timing. This man is magician in that. Look at that. Timing, timing, and pure timing. One more out of the ground.
Well, Mohsen Mattu is under serious pressure now. We've located it. It's well beyond oval number 2. And somebody from Valley Boys will have to go get it. Do they even want to? So Mohsen Mattu under serious pressure. 2 sixes. Oh, he steps across his stump and he's been cleaned up. Well, Alishan, too clever for his own good. And his off stick has been rocked. And Mohsen Mattu gets some reward. Look at that, exposing all 3 sticks. And he hit the off stump. 115 for 2. Well played, Alishan. 61 of just 28 deliveries with 5 gigantic sixes. Amjad Gul coming in at number 4 and joining me in the comm box for the next passage of play. It's Abdurrahman Tariq. Good evening, Abdurrahman.
Good evening, Ahmed Khwaja, and good evening to our viewers. Some massive hitting. Can they continue though? They've sent in Amjad Gul.
Yeah, he only knows one way how to play as well. Aggressive. Slip in place. And just sliding across him. Nicely bowled by Mohsen.
A big smile on his face. He enjoys his cricket, Amjad Gul.
Yeah, he's a character, all right. Trying to force it down the ground. Does beat the bowler to get off the mark. Required run rate is below 4. So it seems like the result is pretty much done and dusted. Barring a spectacular collapse. Good to see a slip in place for Usman. Still concentrating hard. He's always very focused when he's at the crease.
And one of the best batsmen in the UAE, Mohammad Usman. Still remember that 100 he scored against Ireland. The partnership with Rizwan CP. Record-breaking partnership.
That was such a wonderful innings indeed. One of the highlights of his glorious career. 117 for 2 at the halfway stage. $117 for 2. Saqib Amin continues in the attack. Well, he does have a wicket to his name. Mohammad Usman and Amjad Gul just looking to get some runs under their belt. Nicely cut away to the offside sweeper. And well, where do you look to this future Mattress side, Abdurrahman? It's just bursting with batting talent.
Still have Haider Wasi Shah, Aryan Lakra. So a lot of batting. Abdul Shakur, completely forgotten about him. Opens the batting usually. And Rohan Mustafa as well.
Well, it's superstars right from 1 to 8. Perhaps they might need to sacrifice a spot to boost their bowling. Bowled into the pads and tucked into the leg side.
Well, how can you forget that Umair Ali Khan was not playing the game today?
Yeah,
For sure, he'll make his way back into the side.
Absolutely. In fact, he's been captain quite a few times in the presence and absence of Rohan Mustafa. They're clearly gearing him for a leadership role. So they're spoilt for choice basically.
Well, I'm not sure I like this approach from Future Mattress. They have lost their first game. And the Pindi Boyz defenders, along with Dubai Daredevils and Dubai Gymkhana in this group, still have a chance to finish in the top 2. So you have to get that net run rate moving, and that's exactly what you need. Monster hit over cover for a 6. What a shot, Amjad Gul.
Well, that was a sizzling inside-out drive right in the slot, and that's his zone. He loves to clear his front leg and power it over extra. Brilliant hit. Well, it took him all of 3 deliveries to get his eye in. And once again, the ball has disappeared.
Well, this might be the most expensive match in the tournament so far in terms of the cost of the balls lost.
Well, I'm sure the ICC Academy has it covered. Of course, you can live stream all of the action on Fancode and the CricTracker channel on YouTube, as well as the ICC Academy Facebook page. Ball by ball, live stream action. And we'd be glad if you could join us. And Usman Trambu, he's just gone for an expedition to find the ball. And I think he's recovered it. Yes, they have. Good work from the Valley Boys captain, putting in the hard yards. 9 runs off the over, still 2 deliveries to go. Amjad Gul will be looking for more, plenty more. Took a wonderful catch in the outfield. Now looking for some runs under his belt. There he goes again, hit straight. Just short of that long on. Didn't quite catch it out of the middle. Those straight boundaries are very short indeed. So they stand pretty square, trying to cover the maximum distance towards cow corner. So sometimes the bowler can get unlucky. Mohammad Usman, surely he won't be going for 6s, or will he, Abdurrahman?
Well, he has the ability, but I think in this innings, just wants to take his time and get settled in. 127 for 2 now at the end of 11.
Well, this was Ali Shan Sharfu's 50. Didn't start convincingly, but once he got his eye in, he looked absolutely imperious. Loved that wristy flick shot over short fine, and then the power hits down the ground, and then he took a liking to Mudassir Wani Abdurrahman.
So strong on his legs. That was a massive hit. That's the biggest boundary. And he cleared it with ease. And just a sedate celebration.
In fact, his 50 was quicker than Zawar Farid. Sets himself, Amjad Gul, goes straight, long off. Takes a very good catch. The big mitts of Saqib Amin coming in useful. And Amjad Gul's short and sweet innings is over.
Or tried to go straight on a delivery that was going away from him. Didn't get any timing on it. And a good catch taken at long off. So Amjad Gul's breezy knock of 9 of 5 deliveries is done and dusted. 127 for the loss of 3 wickets now.
Aryan Lakra, young rising all-rounder of the UAE national side, coming in at 5, pardon me. So two left-handers at the crease.
Had a dream debut for the men in grey in his ODI. Maiden innings, got 88. Brilliant knock. He's very talented. Has been working on his power hitting. Can we see a few of those today?
Yeah, that is perhaps the only thing missing from his game. Otherwise, technically solid, brilliant fielder, excellent left-arm spinner as well. He's a 360-degree cricketer and mentally very strong. That's what I like the most about him. Nicely pushed into the offside to get off the mark. Only going to be one. You don't want to run on a misfield, especially of Khalid Ibrahim. Rocket arm.
Let's see if Mohammad Usman is going to change gears now.
Yeah, 4 off 6. He's been very sedate, not middling the ball just yet. Sliced towards that offside sweeper. Big square boundary. And these two will probably just look to finish the game off. Get some runs under their belt. Remain not out, hopefully.
That should be the plan. Don't want to lose too many wickets.
Slip in there. Very wide slip, in fact, for Mohsen Mattu. He's had a good game. Got some runs. And 2 for 17 on the night. Useful cricketer. So Valley Boys, they had a big win in the previous match against Dubai Gymkhana. But this one looks to have gone against them. Still fighting for a top 2 spot in the group. Big full toss. Taken on the full by Osman. Straight to deep mid wicket, who's grasped it. Can you believe it?
Well, they have nobody to blame but themselves. It was a full toss. Should have gone for a maximum. But in the end, the fielder has grasped an easy opportunity.
Yeah, just didn't have the greatest balance, did he there? 131 for 3. Saqib Amin to continue. Has the wicket of Zawar Farid to his name. 25 runs away from victory. Future Mattress getting back to winning ways perhaps. And of course with Pindi Boys defenders, 3 wins out of 3. Perhaps controlling the group. Firmly at the top spot. Like you mentioned, Abdurrahman. It's going to be a tough battle. Slog sweep. Will drop in front of that deep mid-wicket fielder. He's just not timing the ball, Mohammad Usman.
Yeah, struggling a bit, Mohammad Usman. And this group, net run rate is going to play a key role. Ahmed Khwaja. Valley Boys have not done poorly in terms of the net run rate.
Yeah, that's why this approach is slightly quizzical from Future Mattress. One would have thought they wanted to end this game as early as possible. But they've just lost a flurry of wickets. And they've slowed down considerably.
And this is why I asked Usman on the toss, why would you want to bat first when you've chased down successfully in the last game?
Straight hit this time from Usman. And once again, that's a brilliant catch from the captain.
Well, Usman Trambu has taken some very good catches in the outfield in this tournament so far. And you can add this to the list as well. It was dying down on him, but he's grabbed it nicely. Mohammad Usman has to walk back for 7. 133 for 4 now, Future Mattress.
Another sparkling youngster in this future Mattress side, Syed Haider Wasi Shah. Played quite a few match-winning innings in the past 2-3 months. He's playing with the renewed confidence. That one just over the stumps, trying to cut a straight delivery there.
Very lucky. That ball, extra bounce on it. Otherwise, that would have crashed into the stumps.
Yeah, slightly casual there. He's forgotten the basics of batting. Get on the front foot, play straight. That's a lot better. But oh, he's been sent back. There was never a single there. And these two have played tons of age cricket together. Surprised to see that confusion. 133 for 4. .133 for 4. Future Mattress sitting pretty, but they have lost a couple of middle order wickets. But Syed Wasi Shah batting at 6. Do you think that role suits him, Abdurrahman?
Well, an opener by trade, started his career as an opener, then moved on to number 3. That competition you can see right there at the top order in this future Mattress side. Not a bad idea to change the way you play your cricket. And has flourished in the role of the finisher. Even the last game against the Pindi Boyz defenders almost took his team home.
Yeah, sacrificing for the side. He's a team man. And you can see in his fielding, in his batting, he leaves absolutely everything on the field. Just a young man trying to make his name in the game. Former UAE under-19 international. Wonderful talent. Nicely bowled by Mohsin within the stumps. And there is that wideish fly slip in place, looking for that leading edge.
And Ahmed, that's not a bad idea. You have to evolve as a player. As you said, get a role in the team and fix that role. There you can see that's what he's capable of once he gets going.
A beautiful shot there from Wasi. Fast hands. Look at how quickly he got on his knees. And that bat speed was special. Beautiful hit from the youngster. Not wasting any time. Just took 3 deliveries and bang. See you later. Mohsin Mattu being counter-attacked. Steps out and goes straighter and longer.
Well, Wasi Shah has had enough. That's for sure. 3 dot balls and then back-to-back sixes. 12 of 5. He wants to finish this game off quickly now.
Well, he has that throwback look of a Caribbean cricketer from the 90s. Love that floppy hat. And love the batting as well. He has some style. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, a lot of swag. That chain hanging around his neck as well. A la Richie Richardson.
12 of 5. Oh, this time threw it up wide and didn't take the bait. Smart batting. Given as an extra. Perhaps a touch harsh there. There he goes. Over long on once again. 1 bounce over the rope this time.
Didn't get all of it. But it was in the gap. And with that boundary, 150 comes up for future Mattress. 151 for the loss of 4 wickets and 1 hit away from a comprehensive win.
Well, it was looking slightly shaky for a few minutes there. But Syed Wasi Shah said, relax guys, I'm here to finish the game. 16 of 6 in quick time. Mohsin Mattu taking a pasting. Oh, he's reversing it. This time being a bit too cheeky there. But a productive over for FM. 151 for 4.
Well, that's the bowling card for the Valley Boys. Khalid Ibrahim disappointing with the new ball. 2 overs 22 for him. Khalid Trambu, Usman Trambu, both brothers going for quite a few runs in their 2 overs. Mudassar Wani, 2 overs 22. And even though Saqib Amin and Mohsin have picked up the wickets, they've gone for some runs. Oh, very unlucky. Saqib Amin inside half of the bat. And Aryan Lakra will get 2. Just 3 runs needed now for future Mattress. They've been going at more than 10 runs an over from the start. They're looking to finish the game before the 15th over. This is a comprehensive win. This is a statement from the team. Charges down the track. And he gets a single. Well, it wouldn't be bad for Syed Haider Wasi Shah to finish off this innings. 16 of 7 deliveries, and all 16 runs have come off just the last 3 balls he faced. Goes inside out, over cover. Is that going to be 4? Yes, it is. So that's the game right there. Syed Haider Wasi Shah finished the game off with an inside out drive over cover. And future Mattress have taken the first points of their Sky Exchange.net ICC Academy Summer Cup 2022 powered by fan code Journey. Winning this game by 6 wickets. That's the batting card right there. Those 2 guys up top. Alishan Sharfu and Zawar Farid. What a stand for the first wicket. Alishan 61 of 28. Zawar Farid 50 of 27. Probably the most aesthetically beautiful 50 you will ever see. Muhammad Usman 7 of 11. Amjad Gul 9 of 6. And then right there at number 6, Syed Haider Wasi Shah 20 of just 8 deliveries. Finishing this game off in style with 5.5 overs to spare. Well, that's the bowling card, and it's a sorry looking card. Khalid Ibrahim 2 overs 22. Khalil Trambu 2 overs 25. Usman Trambu 2 overs 26. Bowled in the power play and were taken for a lot of runs by Alishan Sharfu and Zawar Farid. Mudassar Wani 2 overs 22 as well. No Shabir Bhatt in that spell. Saqib Amin and Mohsin Matu, the 2 spinners, bowled well for a brief moment. Picked up 4 wickets between them, but couldn't stop the run rate. And that's the match summary right there. Valley Boys winning the toss, electing to bat first. Scored 155. Mohsin Matu and Usman Trambu, the 2 openers, doing the bulk of the scoring. And it was Aryan Lakra's spell right in the middle that put the brakes. Mohammad Uzair Khan, the new left-handed fast bowler in this FM lineup, picking up 3 wickets. And then in the run chase, that was one-way traffic. Alishan 61 of 28. Zawar Farid 50 of 27. And an unbeaten 20 by Haider Wasi Shah. 2 wickets for Saqib Amin and Mohsin Matu. Future Mattress winning the game by 6 wickets. Let's have a quick look at the highlights then. And it was the Zawar Farid and Alishan Sharfu show. Some beautiful shots from Zawar Farid. Off the back foot, off the front foot. That was the cover drive that set the tone. Alishan struggled just a little bit. And then once he cut loose, there was no stopping him. Very, very strong on the leg side, Alishan Sharfu. And Zawar Farid. Some airy-fairy shots in the middle. That was beautiful. Over long off for a maximum. Alishan Sharfu going over long on as well. This highlight package will show you how devastating these 2 batsmen. That was unlucky. Zawar Farid charging and missing the ball completely. The first wicket to fall. Didn't bother Alishan at the other end. And then he played all around one. Amjad Gul got a maximum and then fell to long off. And Muhammad Usman, beg your pardon, just couldn't get going. This man, however, had no issues at all. There was Isha hitting straight, hitting clean, and hitting over the fielders. The winning hit over cover, finish off the game. So there you have it then. Future Mattress winning by 6 wickets. We will be back tomorrow for an exciting encounter. The Vision shipping against the unbeaten 7 districts. That will be game number 11 live at 8 p.m. for the SkyExchange.net ICC Academy Summer Cup 2022 powered by Fan Code. That's us on the comm box. We will be going down to Ahmed Khwaja, who's with the match referee and the man of the match of this game.
Audio test. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome everyone to the post-match presentation of the SkyX.net ICC Academy Summer Cup 2022 powered by Fan Code. Before we begin, firstly we would like to thank the ICC Academy and all the administration involved behind the scenes for its support in hosting this level of a tournament. We would also like to thank our sponsors, our title sponsor SkyX.net, our official streaming partner Fan Code, and our event partner TCM. In the 10th match of the tournament, Future Mattress has defeated Valley Boys by 6 wickets. Commencing ahead, we will now be announcing the name of the player of the match. The award will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. And the player of the match award goes to Aryan Lakra for his 4 wickets. Wonderful spell when the pressure was on, and then reduced Valley Boys to a target of 155, which was chased down with ease. Aryan, first of all, welcome back from national duty, immediately into the fire and a player of the match performance.
Yeah, I think I'm just thankful to everyone who just gave me a chance today. I wasn't supposed to play today, but I just asked Ronnie, but I just want to get some game time in. And I'm just happy that I could help take the team over the line.
Well, tell us more about the conditions, because the first half of the game was firmly in the favor of Valley Boys, but then you came in your spell changed the game.
I think the wicket was definitely a bit too paced. You didn't know which one's going to stick in the wicket and which one's going to skid on. So the only thing I tried was to vary my pace, because there's not much spin at night with the dew and the grass on the wicket. So I didn't expect much turn. But the only thing I was focusing on is trying to vary my pace so the batsman doesn't get used to playing one kind of pace there.
And of course, you guys were coming off a loss, so this game was very important and pretty important for yourself, because it's a absolutely stacked side, overloaded with talent, so it's hard to make your own mark, isn't there?
I think definitely we needed this win today, first of all, and we're just happy to start getting some points in the tournament. And yeah, team like Future Mattress with the people like Wasi, Ali Shan, Rohan, Mustafa, Omer. If you don't perform every second, third game, you're going to sit out. So I'm just, any chance I get, I want to give my best for the side.
And who would you like to dedicate this player of the match award to?
I think definitely to my friend Wasi. Wouldn't have been possible without him.
Awesome performance, Aryan. Well played.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Well, that's all from the post-match award ceremony. Join us tomorrow for more live action from the ICC Academy Summer Cup. We'll see you then. Good night.